Welcome to another Introscope session. Today we will be going over variables. So the definition of a variable is the names that are assigned to certain values. And the names can be anything besides actual numbers and symbols. So some examples of variables that are not okay is 2 chains and a heart symbol. But ones that are okay would be John Cena, Chicken, and Darth Vader. And notice that I just use random names and funny variables to make it more fun. Now, Thought Code defines variables as containers that hold values. So if there are 3 containers here, one being an integer named John Cena with the value 55, and here is a container, a double container named Chicken with the value 3.14, and here is a Boolean container with the name Darth Vader that holds the value false. So that's just helpful to think of variables as containers that hold values. So how do you declare a variable? The definition of variable declaration is giving a variable its data type. So you must declare a variable with its data type before you do anything with it. So an example would be if you're going to declare an integer, then you're going to denote it as an int by using the primitive data type int and assigning a name to it, John Cena. Same thing if you wanted to do with a double, name it Chicken and Boolean with Darth Vader. So right here you're declaring an integer because you're assigning John Cena with its data type, which is an integer, and so forth with Chicken and Darth Vader. So how do you initialize a variable? The definition of variable initialization is assigning a value to a variable. And note that you must declare a variable before you initialize it. So an example of initialization would be after you declare John Cena as an integer, you assign the value 55, which is an integer, to John Cena, and likewise you do it with the double Chicken. You assign the value 3.14. You do it also with Darth Vader. You assign the value false, and you do it with Trump, which is a string in this case, with Make America Great Again. Now, just some syntax notes to be aware of. How you declare a variable is you first put its data type, and then you put the variable name right after it. And you can just leave it like this, followed by a semicolon. But with initialization, you're going to first put its data type, then you're going to follow it with its variable name, put the assignment operator or the equal sign, which tells the compiler that I'm going to assign a value to this data type and the variable. Now note that all statements in Java needs to be followed by a semicolon, and this is true for all statements in Java because it tells the compiler that your statement is completed. So in the previous examples, just to give an example of that, you can see here that each statement is followed by a semicolon, which just tells the compiler that I have finished declaring or initializing these variables to their appropriate values. So that will be it for the variable video. Please visit our Introscope practice page to make sure that you understand what we have just covered and to check your understanding of variables. See you next time.